New Top Undercover Billionaire?
No.
That mindset? Like when we watch that show on Discovery.
Okay.
Like it helps me.
Okay, so there's a show on Discovery Plus called Undercover Billionaire.
That helps me get in a good mindset.
So that show is, we are consuming that show, but we're consuming that show to learn the mindset of somebody that's already successful. Okay, so there is a reason for consumption. It's not that you're never going to consume anything.
Right.
But instead of consuming something to be entertained, you're consuming something to be entertained and
for a purpose.
For a purpose, to learn something.
Yes.
So on Undercover Billionaire, you see what the mindset is different when you have a goal to create a business than
$1 billion business in 90 days.
$1 million business.
$1 million business in 90 days. Coming from nothing, from you get a car and $100.
And a phone.
And a phone.
Yep. So,
and you don't know anybody, and you can't tell them that you're undercover billionaire.
So that's the thing. Even if they don't make the $1 million business in 90 days,
they're still helping other businesses in the area. They still continue to like support the business and own the business and help the community out there, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
But I was just saying that gets me in the right mindset. You have to find what motivates you. So like money motivates me.
Yeah, you're very money motivated.
I'm very money motivated. So we try to find things that will help me be motivated monetarily. So creating t-shirts to possibly sell for people. And I also like to make people happy too. I mean, that's pretty much everybody. I think everybody naturally wants that. So like I want to create something that's going to make people happy.
But let me ask you, before we started this, did you know how to make a t-shirt?
No.
Did you know how to use?
I knew how to.
Did you know how to use Photoshop?
No, I had to learn. That was another mindset. You have to get yourself educated.
Did you know where to buy t-shirts from? So that's another difference in mindset. So a lot of people would say, "Oh, I can't sell t-shirts. I don't know how to create. I don't know how to." Find a distributor to get the shirts from or hats from, or I don't know how to use the programs. I don't have a computer. You know, it's a line of excuses that, or blocks in your mindset that get in your way, when the truth is you are very capable of learning all these things. And it may seem like it's a difficult thing, and you may have to spend a couple hours a day, you know, while your children are sleeping, or, you know, after work, or during your lunch break, or, you know, whatever, to learn these skills. Or you may even have to take a class at the community college at night for 3 hours twice a week, you know, or on Saturday, you know, to learn certain skills for your goal. But at the end of the day, it's that mindset. I say, I can learn this.
Yeah.
And so there are some people that learn very slow and some people that learn very quickly. You know, I'm luckily a person that learns very quickly, but I forget very quickly as well. Whereas Meredith might take a little bit longer to learn it, but once she has it forever.
That's true.
You know, so everybody has their strengths and weaknesses. You know, I can learn very fast, but I can also forget very fast.
But I'm also very thankful because you'll learn it and then
teach it
to me, and then it helps him remember it, whether or not he gets frustrated with trying to teach it to me. He'll remember it better because he's having to teach it to me.
Right.
And it might frustrate him in the moment, but that's why we're a good team, because of that reason.
Yeah, so you should always
find yourself a good teammate. Everybody get you a Nate. Don't get him, but get you a Nate. You can't have my man, but I'm just saying.
Right.
Everybody needs to find him one. Find them one.
You know, so this episode is on mindset.
Get your mind right.
Okay. So we talked about how...
Hold on.
Okay.
Get your mind right and you'll be alright.
There you go.
I'm tired.
Right and you'll be alright.
I need a nap. But that's my mind's telling me I need a nap. So, I mean, I slept till 9 o'clock today, so that's not an excuse. Anyways, this episode is about mind.
So this episode was about mindset. Okay. So the normal mindset is you go to work, you work your 9 to 5. Once you get off work,
come home,
you watch the news, you cook dinner, you watch a little TV, you go to sleep, repeat.
Do it all again. Boring.
You know, so
I mean, that's cool for some people. I'm just not about that life.
I say there's nothing wrong with living a normal life.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
But
with
if
it.
you want more out of life, you have to do something different. And it's a different mindset. It's a mindset that says, I can do this. How can I do this?
Yep.
What can I do to make this happen? It's a creative mindset versus a consumer mindset. And that means that instead of coming home and watching TV, you come home and make it whatever you're trying to create, whether it be a book, a podcast,
A food business,
you know, whatever you're trying to create. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be something that's a business.
Or
know?
creation, like you could be studying for something. Like you are interested in something and you want to read more about it. So you sit down and you read at night so that you know how to do it. Or, I mean, just anything. That's what I was kind of telling my niece, London. Like, pick up a book. Like if your mom is busy and you want to pick a chapter book and you need to know that you can't read that chapter book and you don't know the words in it, then you need to go get your tablet, because kids don't have dictionaries anymore. Because I said dictionary, she had no idea what I was talking about. So I was like, go get your tablet and go to Google and look up the word so you know what the word is and how to, and what it means, so that you can be independent. Like if you always rely on other people, you need to start relying on yourself. Like you are your best teacher. You can pick up a book and learn. You can Google. Like they make it so easy now. I feel like it's just getting past this mindset.
I'm saying it's also a learning mindset. You always want to be learning something, right?
Like wanting knowledge.
Wanting more knowledge.
Wanting to know more. Why? The reasons.
I'm saying the reason it's like that is because you don't want to be that person that all of a sudden something happens to you and you didn't see it because you weren't trying to learn about it. So for instance, for me, back in 2006, I made $12,000 over a summer, and I did not realize that there was only one standard deduction, and if your parent claimed you, you didn't get that standard deduction. So it took me, you're tax exempt to a certain point as a student.
Yep.
Right? And I didn't realize that I was going to end up having to pay taxes on that $12,000. So a year later, I get a letter from the IRS and pow,
you owe money.
Half my money that I'm getting from loans that semester ends up going to the IRS because I didn't know about taxes.
Which I'm so glad that happened to you, because then you were able to help me when I had my issue with taxes. And I mean, I'm not really happy.
So that literally caused me to go and take a tax course for free.
That helped you.
That helped me learn how to do taxes.
But also help me and help others when they have issues. So you're helping yourself, but you're ultimately going to be helping others with the knowledge that you gain.
Right. So, but you don't want to be like I was or like she was, where you're just all of a sudden hit with something and you have no idea how to defend yourself.
Or how to fix it.
Or how to fix it. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the reason that you're trying to acquire more knowledge, is not only to help yourself, but to help others around you when those situations come up for them. Like I say, your purpose comes back to you every time. It's like, my purpose in this life is to acquire more knowledge and help people, right? And you can't help people when you're broke. So if you have the mindset that you're always going to be broke, and you go, oh, this person over here is starving, well, I can't help them because I have no money in my pocket at all. That mindset is not going to help the world. It's not going to help other people in your community, your church, all kinds of stuff. So the point of this is to change your mindset. Okay. Like I say, I like to start with habits, start with individual habits that I want to change, do them for 67 days, and then they become part of your life. Like I say, my main example right now is I'm trying to incorporate more cardio, more movement into my life so that I can be healthier, so that I can have more energy and all kinds of stuff, so I can help others and be more successful. So right now I'm waking up early and I'm getting on a treadmill every day, and I'm trying to make that habitual in my life. Now, I could say, well, I'm always going to be fat,
It's genetic.
It's genetic.
That's a big one.
Whatever. I could have that mindset where I just have those excuses. Like, no, I can never be healthy. I come from type 2 diabetes, which is 85% genetic, and all kinds of stuff.
The genetic part in there.
All kinds of stuff.
Let's have some chicken wings because I'm going to get diabetes anyways because it's 85% genetic. But there's still that 15%.
That's your choice.
That's your choice.
That's your habits.
Right.
And your mindset.
Right.
Okay. So.
Look, I can't live this life without you, so I need you to get right. Speaking of that, I need to get right too, but I'm just saying I can't live this life. I'm being selfish right now. I can't live this life without you, so I need you to get it right.
Right. So we got to get our minds right. We got to get our habits right.
Yep.
So that we can build, learn, and help others. I'm Nate Johnson. I'm the FitFutureMD.
Meredith Dillon, author of London and the Googly Goo.
And this
signing out.
And this is the So What You Want to Talk About. What you want to talk about?
What you want to talk about?
What you want to talk about podcast.
I'm throwing him off with that today. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time.